Alright everyone, Radio Rabbits here. I am making a little room setup video here for documentation reasons because I am probably going to be moving out now from here later this year, since I finished college and I'm now looking for a job. So I feel like I wanted to have this documented because of a big reason, because of that, and because of all of my console setup here, since I wanted it to go while it's still the hottest shit. So this is probably going to be a two-parter video, because this is now the fourth time I'm recording. I actually started uploading a about 6-minute video, 6-7 minute video, and because that's about as long as I can record right now, because I have such a clogged up phone memory now, and I'm too lazy to remove so much of it. It'll take so long time to pick out what you want to remove. This is probably going to be a two-parter now. I've decided I canceled upload because, yeah, I didn't feel like I got to say and show everything I wanted to. So, let's do it in my pacing, and this is probably going to be a two-parter video, but who knows? It might even be a three-parter. Who fucking knows? Because I'm kind of limited here. But let's start, and let's do it in my pacing now. I'm not stressed like it was the previous times I recorded. So, here is my console setup. You have an Xbox 360 there, the oldest console I have. Well, no, that's a lie, but anyway. I had this since back 2008. I have older consoles, I do. But out of the ones I use on a semi-regular basis, it's the oldest one. I had that since back 2008, and that was the only console of the 7th generation I went with. Well, unless you count the Wii, but I sold that within like 2 years of having it. Because yeah, I didn't feel like there were much to have on it. PlayStation 3 here. I actually got back in January this year. I bought it for my cousin, because I wanted to play exclusives on it, and I never got to play back in the day, since I never had the console. Because the Xbox 360, but specifically the PS3, they had great exclusives for both consoles, but specifically the PS3. Here's my Xbox One. Only really have one game for it, Rare Replay. I recommend it for people that have an Xbox One, I mean. But yeah, otherwise, haven't gotten much use for it. I pre-ordered both Xbox One and PS4 for this generation because of what I just explained with the exclusives. The exclusive situation on this one, so I decided to get both for this generation. This generation turns out to be quite different this time around, doesn't it? Here's my Wii U. Got back last summer. Yeah, because of Splatoon was really what made me want to get that console. Here's my 40-inch LCD TV. I like the RAM on it, the metal RAM. Looks really quite fancy, I like it. Here's my soundbar. Has more boom to it than the, more bass and stuff, and then the regular TV speakers. I suppose that's something you kind of want to have. Yes, I have an Xbox 360 sign. I made it many years ago when I was little, because I liked the Xbox 360 a lot when I was a child. Here we have my Bob Marley poster. Nothing more than that. Here's a Japanese, or no, it's an Asian thing. Whatever. This is my poster that I had framed of Fatal Frame 3. Fatal Frame 5. Here's another Asian thing. Let's remove these. Another Asian thing that I have. It's pretty cool. Girl wielding a katana. Just pretty nice. Pretty cool. This is my couch that I sleep on it also. I have a bed. It's just in another room, and I often sleep on it because you see, when I play video games or watch on the TV, because I connect with this long 5-meter HDMI cable to my PC over there, I pull the sofa forward here, have it either tilted like this, if I'm laying and prepared to sleep, and lay and watch, or just pull it forward regularly, in this horizontal way, if I'm gonna play, because I feel like it's a little bit too long of a distance here, over 2 meters, to sit away from the TV. I have a bad ranged view also. I have a bad distance eyesight, so all the text becomes blurry for me, so I have to sit closer to TVs and monitors and such. But yeah, this couch works. I actually had the bed here before that I had to take out because it took up too much space. I actually had a control so you could tilt it upward. So some would say that would probably be very nice, very comfortable to sit and play on, but not for me. I prefer to play, if I'm playing on console or anything like that, I prefer a standard couch where I can have my feet firmly planted to the floor. More comfortable that way. So this was kind of more the console area of the video. I am going to do a part 2 where I show off the PC setup and some of the other stuff. So that comes up in part 2. Thank you for watching.